I had this one minor disappointment when I first got here because, like, as I told you, UWC was a dream for me for like 8 years or so, and like one of the main things which actually attracted me was the different culture. So I was expecting to explore a totally different culture, but I got here and I was like, I feel like home.
Things that I was really surprised when I got here was the fact that everybody adds Can at the end of every sentence, because my name is Can, it's exactly the same pronunciation. So everybody calls me here Can.
UWC Դիլիջան դպրոցի թուրք ուսանողները Հայաստանում իրենց զգում են ինչպես տանը։ Շուրջ 60 երկրի 188 ուսանողներից 5-ը Թուրքիայից են։ Նրանք յուրովի են տեսնում երկիրը, որի հետ իրենց պետությունը խնդիրներ ունի։
When Hrant was murdered, I knew about it. When it was 24th of April, I knew about it, and I had this sort of awareness, but I didn't really know a lot, and I wanted to explore. And we're literally neighbors, but we don't really know each other. When I heard about this movement, people from all around the world studying in one place, sharing cultures, I wasn't really aware of it because I was really little, but still it sounded really exciting. And then a couple years after, I heard about the short course of UWC. I attended there, and then I actually heard about this UWC college in Armenia. And after that moment, my dream wasn't only to come to come to UWC, but it was to come to UWC Dilijan.
And I really like the mission of UWC, and it's a really different kind of education system than the rest of the schools in the world. And I think it really matters because we are learning experimentally, not by just memorizing things.
I wanted to do something. I didn't want to, just be a normal person who doesn't do anything for these two countries' future. So I want to come and see Armenian people and show how Turkish people are and contribute them. That's how I came here.
When you're so far away from where actually things happen, you seem to get very polarized. But when you come here, you actually see how strikingly we are similar in culture. We have been to museums here, and we have seen how we are actually very similar in a sense, not just the culture, but the people, or even the complaints we have about our own governments. It is very similar.
My parents were kind of concerned about me going to Armenia, although it was my first option. So upon my father's request, I chose Germany as my first option, but I was very happy to know that I was going to come to Armenia. I actually persuaded them because everybody is aware of the conflict between two countries, but I said okay, this is an international environment, and I believe that we have passed these issues, and I believe that this is not going to be a problem. So in the end, they come and see us, Sula's family came here too, my family came here, and now they're just very comfortable with the fact that I'm in Armenia.
Me and my parents, we didn't have much worries about being in Armenia specifically, but still when you first actually get onto that plane, you feel this sort of is it gonna work out, how it is going to be, what actually is waiting for me there. But when I got entered Armenia, everybody was smiling, and everybody was really welcoming.
Սլայից ընողները երզրումից ու կարսից են, դա էլ պատճառներից մեկն է, որ նա այդքան հետաքրքրված է Հայաստանով։ Իսկ Մարիամ Գրիգորյանը մեծացել է Թուրքիայում ու վարժ խոսում է թուրքերեն։ Նրա համար քոլեջը հնարավորություն է դարձել վերադառնալու ու սովորելու Հայաստանում։
Here we have students from different countries, but especially for me, the most interesting part, the relationship between Armenians and Turkish students, because we live here together, we share our joy, we share our happiness, we share our problems together. So I think we are here to understand each other. Also, we are having discussions about big problems, but we respect each other's points of view and we understand each other.
I think being in Armenia as a Turk is also a very good way to achieve this goal, because if I go to Germany, like my friend, of course it will be still good for me, but I mean, if you look at from a greater perspective, I think being as a Turk here matters so much.
One of the main reasons that we are here actually to break these stereotypes and actually break the ices in between. And if you ask me personally if I can actually manage to do something, I would say maybe things that I succeeded, maybe they might seem like baby steps, but I still feel like they really matter, because now if I go out to Dilijan, everybody knows my name. Everybody knows that I'm from Turkey. I try to talk with them in Armenian, like I'm trying to learn the language. I join to commemoration event. I feel like now they have a different image of what a Turk is, like who a Turk is, next to that image from history, because things like horrible things happened, and I feel really sorry about what happened. I think it was a shame for the whole humanity. But now, like after 100 years, as someone like as a like 18-year-old Turkish girl studying in Armenia, I don't see the point of actually having hostile relationships.
That no matter what happens, there are some things that you cannot change in the society about the ideas of the people. But that doesn't necessarily mean that people cannot understand each other. I mean, like, you know, I lived in Kayseri, which is like in the old map of Western Armenia. And when I look at the culture and culture here and culture in Kayseri, I can see that there are a lot of things that are in common.
And obviously religion is a factor, but also it's like the way we approach religion and the way we place religion in our daily lives, it's also really similar.
What I've also seen specifically similar is that the way we use language or slang, like even this, I think we like, to the wood, we have a lot of in common.
Բոլորը իրենց պատկերացնում են արտերկրում սովորելիս, բայց բոլորն ապագայի մասին պլանները կապում են իրենց հայրենիքի հետ.
I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna spend 1 more year. I'm gonna work in Armenia. Most probably, like hopefully, let's cross our fingers. Maybe with Idea Foundation, maybe with United Nations. My main objective of staying in Armenia to actually contribute to this, like rebuilding of like bridges across cultures, and actually to just contribute to this culture in the international relations. But after that, after 1 year, I'm hopefully going to US.
I will study international relations too.
I'm more science and art student, so I will directly apply to US and I hopefully study there most like on science and art.
I want to study computer science, so probably I will end up in US or Germany or UK.
Well, I do not have something certain in my mind yet, but I would like to start for like with a biomedical course, hopefully in US.
After I came here, my friends and like the people like who are younger than me starts saying that they want to go to UWC, they want to go to they want to come to specifically to Armenia to study. And then I think like, yeah, we are communicating here with Armenian people as well, but at the same time we have also impact with our family and with our friends in back Turkey. Yeah, I think it's like small step, but it's the first step.
I mean, I don't see like why not to become the first Turkish ambassador of Armenia, you know, because I would really like love to do such things, and I don't see why not.
Every step that you take in the way of peace, actually something that is important.